This is Sydney, capital of New South Wales, the most populous city in Australia with its iconic landmarks, the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. It was also the host of the amazing 2000 Olympic Games. The Key Centre Arena playing a key part of that. It's also now the venue for the HSBC BWF Australian Badminton Open 2025. The last event here on the calendar where you can get points for the World Tour Finals, which is happening next month. And that trophy, by the way, being brought in by Serena Liu, current under-13 Australian girls singles champion. That's what they're all aiming for in Hangzhou just a few weeks from now. Amazing tournament that is going to be. It's finals day here in Sydney. Let's tell you our order of play. We start with women's doubles, and it's familiarity is the theme here in the All-Indonesian final. Two new pairings, but Melissa Puspitasari and Rachel Rose were partners for a very, very long time, now facing across each other with new partners. Fascinating to watch. In the men's doubles, the fifth seeds, another All-Indonesian final. They're really dominating proceedings today. Fatah Alfian and Mohammad Shoaib Fikri, also a pretty new pairing. They've been together for 8 tournaments now. They're up against Raymond Indra and Nicholas Joaquin. First Super 500 final together for them, these youngsters. Really something to watch out for. In the men's singles final, Yushi Tanaka into his first ever Super 500 final. He's a giant killer. So Lakshya Sen, the 7th seed from India, probably needs to watch out a little here, the 2024 Sidebody International winner. Into the mixed doubles, the top seeds from Malaysia and the world champions, Chen Tangchen and Toei Wei, into their 5th Super 500, or 3rd Super 500 final, I should say, playing second seeds from Indonesia, Jafra Hidayatullah and Felicia Alberta Nathaniel Pasaribu into their first ever Super 500 final. And we're going to end proceedings with Ansa Young, the top seed from Korea, the best player pound for pound on the planet, you'd say, going for a record-extending 10th title on the World Tour. She plays a second seed from Indonesia, Putri Kusuma Wardani, looking for her first ever Super 500 title. So attention's then to that women's doubles final first, with Kusuma and Puspitasari against Rose and Setianingrum, with a lot of familiarity about that one, as we said. So that race to the finals next month. And there's a chance here for Xie Pei Shan and Hung An-Su, with only 2 pairs allowed from each member association. So our finalists now make their way into the arena. Very happy to say I've got Australian doubles player with me, Gronya Somerville. Gronya, very good afternoon to you. Good to have you with us.
Yes,
looking forward to this.
Yeah, really excited for this one. As you said, a lot of Indonesians through to the finals, so it'd be interesting to see how many they can come off with today. Guaranteed here, of course. And the men's doubles to get one for Indonesia. Yeah,
very, very strong contingent. It's not been a great year overall for Team Indonesia. So it'll be nice for them to end the year in this way. We talked earlier about Melissa and Rachel being together since 2017 when they were juniors. They never hit a Super 500 final together. Over 9 tournaments spanning 3 years, just one quarter-final, the Thailand Open 2025. It's the first meeting between these pairs, obviously. They've only been together, both pairs, since the Hong Kong Open. This is their 6th tournaments together. They break them apart, and then suddenly with their new partners, they're in a final. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaching staff, whoever was behind this decision, is quite happy with that this mix-up has proved 2 fruitful pairs so far.
It's a black.
How is it though?
That's court.
I mean, I'm sure you've been in this situation. You've been with a partner for a long time, and then next thing you know, you're mixed up with someone else, and you're now facing across them. What's that dynamic like?
Yeah, it is interesting because you know all their habits, their weaknesses, their strengths, so you're just trying to obviously play into their weaknesses and be aware of their strengths as much as possible. But similarly, they know you really well as well, so they're trying to do exactly the same thing to you. So it is quite a mind game, and also like your partner who might not your new partner, who might not know them very well, you're trying to update them, be like, oh, don't hit there, or target here. And you could just read it a bit more easily than your partner, usually because of that familiarity.
Oh, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this pans out. We start with Febriana Dwipuji Kusuma, who is 24 years of age, 163 centimeters tall. Don't worry about that ranking, of course, they've just got together. She's a former world number 8 when she was with Amalia Chahaya Pratiwi.
Not former, still current. Still currently world number 8.
Yeah, that's true. They won the 2024 Australian Open as well, by the way. They're the defending champions. Melissa Trias Puspitasari is 21, 165 centimeters tall. Her highest ranking is 24 with the player she's going to be up against today, Raquel Alicia Rose, which, as we said, makes things very interesting. She has won Super 300 last year, the Olio Masters. This is their path so far. They've dropped one game in the semi-finals, but look at that, beating Teresa Jolie and Gayatri Gopichan Kollela, the 4th seeds. Fantastic result.
Yeah, very straightforward win there for them.
Now, moving across to their opponents for the day. We start with Raquel Alicia Rose, who's 21 from Bogor. Remember, she was a former partner of Puspitasari. And that pair, I got a silver medal at the Cambodia Southeast Asia Games, the Olio Masters last year, the Odisha Masters, that's the Super 100 in 2023.
Ready to play.
Maybe Setianingrum is 21, 162 centimeters tall. Her highest ranking 30th with Jessita Putri Niantoro. They won the Indonesia Masters Super 100 last year, as well as the Kaohsiung Masters. And they beat the 2nd seeds, Iwanaga Nakanishi. How close was that? 25-23, 2 times, 72 minutes. And look at that, Grania Somerville's in the graphic there. Grania, you're going to give us all the inside scoop on these two. That was a close match.
Yeah. I think we came out in our first game and surprised them a little bit with our style of attack, and then they were able to adapt and just kind of got on top of us in the 2nd and 3rd game.
Iris Metspalu is our Estonian umpire, Simon Lin from New Zealand, the service judge. All right, what did you notice? What should we be looking out for with Rose and Setianingrum?
So the definite stronger position is with Rose at the front, Setianingrum powering down at the back. She hits a lot of good angles from her attack, big cross courts or down the lines, but Rose is really lethal going fast into the net, so that's their definite strength for them. And then they just have such solid defense. They can look like they're down and out, and they'll just scramble it over and over again until their opponents make a mistake.
Indonesia. On my left, Febriana Dwipuji Kusuma and Melissa Trias Puspitasari, Indonesia.
Good reception for both. We had a pretty strong Indonesian contingent yesterday in here. I'm sure they'll make their presence felt. One other thing to note, Febi Setianingrum, her brother is in the mixed doubles final, Jafar Hidayatullah, later on. So first point aboard for Kusuma and Puspitasari. When you have these internal matches, there's country versus countries, we see 32 shots. Because they kind of know each other so well, did they almost cancel each other out?
I think they're just familiar with each other, and it's just kind of who steps up on the day that really makes a difference. Obviously, they're similarly leveled pairs. 3 21-year-olds, and Kusuma comes in with a bit more experience as the, you know, defending champ and a little bit older. So we might see that play out, that she just has that like upper hand in these situations. But yeah, I think that they both have something to prove as new partnerships, so it's going to be a good one.
It's already looking like the longest rally in these first 3 points. A few murmurings in the crowd. And eventually get the winner there. Puspitasari had enough.
3 love.
Well, that was fast approach. I was going to say nearly 100 shots, 85. I wonder if that's a sign of things to come.
I think it definitely is. I think it'd be a good one, but a long one.
Oh boy.
It wouldn't be women's doubles if it wasn't.
First point on the board for Rose and Setianingrum.
Service over. 1-3.
Just gone a little long there. It's a decent start here from Kusuma Puspitasari.
1.
Well done, well. Into the net from Febi Setianingrum.
5-1.
Making of these opening points.
A lot of power shots on court. They're just clearing and smashing a lot. So I think as they maybe get tired, the soft drop shots and a bit more skill is going to come into it. Right now, they're both just kind of using all their power and power plays on court to get through.
72 shots. We had an 85 earlier. gone long a couple of times. We did say this is probably the slightly faster end, didn't we?
Yeah.
Both pairings got together at the Hong Kong Open and first and second round exits since then. Kusuma does well.
7-1.
I'm interested to know, Grania, when I'm presuming you all hang out as a group when you're at tournaments, but then when you know you're facing them, do you guys have to, do you kind of consciously not hang out with them or not talk so much?
No, not at all, I would say. I
Okay.
think these kind of players that, you know, they probably like live together, train together every day.
Yeah.
They're friends more than like enemies,
Right.
you know? So it's, yeah, they want to get along with everyone because
Silver.
they're like family at that point.
So there's no like game face on with them for like a day or something before in the lead up to the match?
I wouldn't think. I mean, everyone does their own warm-ups with their partner typically, so
Right.
you're not, you know,
Interacting.
warming up with them. But
Yeah.
I don't know their relationships personally either. They could be best friends. They could not be that close. I'm not too sure.
Oh,
Silver.
got himself just went a bit wide there. Setianingrum. I guess it was the right idea.
Yeah, both players are playing pretty solid, but I feel like the Rachel and Phoebe are just going for things a little bit more. But when doing that, the errors and the counters from Kusuma especially are coming in, so they're kind of getting punished for trying things too much, whereas Fabriana and Milicia right now are just really solid and just very patient and waiting for the right time and the errors to kind of come to them. They're not having to do too much, they're just being really solid.
8-2.
A nice 6-point lead for Kusuma and Puspitasari. Well, this is running away from Rose and Setianingrum.
2.
Ooh, did that cut the line or not? Worth a challenge, right?
Yeah, it looks close.
First challenge of the day. It is out. Good challenge.
Correction out. 10-2.
Well, as long as the rallies have been, the score is not necessarily reflecting that. Kusuma Puspitasari running away with this at the moment. That's gone just a little long.
Over. 3.
Again, right kind of idea. Only the third point they've got. And they start to build a run themselves. Rose and Setianingrum. So we go into the interval with Kusuma and Puspitasari
3,
with a big lead here, 11-3 in the first game at the interval.
Players back on court. Baby, Rachel. (11-3).
So a very good start here for Kusuma and Puspitasari.
And given that it is an all-Indonesia final, there are no coaches, so they're really having to problem solve for themselves here.
That's a good point.
Day off for Indonesia until later.
Service over. 4-11.
Well, first time they've got consecutive points. Rose and Setianingrum.
5-11. Service over.
Kusuma at the net does well.
5.
What have you liked so far about what Kusuma and Puspitasari are doing?
Yeah, I think they're just being like very solid, a lot less errors coming from them. And I think with what Raquel and Fabi are coming with, they're kind of just able to use it against them, and they're just waiting for them to slip up more than having to do anything like too fancy themselves. In saying that, that was a pretty fancy shot, nice snapshot shot cross court.
14-5.
But as you said, I mean, it's less of that really and more playing it relatively safe, right? And waiting for the mistakes to come?
Yeah, yeah. I think that Raquel and Fabi are kind of attacking at the wrong spot sometimes and trying to do something a bit too early. And at this level, Kusuma and Melissa are just able to counter and use it against them.
Just a bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, on both sides.
I guess that's still fairly normal. They've only been, what, 6 tournaments together, right? They haven't gone very deep in them, so
yeah,
they've got
definitely
to work on that communication.
Yeah, a few more mix-ups at the start for sure. But I mean, it still happens to the best.
Right.
At the highest level, it can just be so close to both of you that you just aren't sure who's going to take it or both go for it.
Still an impressive 8-point lead here for Kusuma and Puspitasari. That's in. But it's been certainly a better post-interval session for Rose and Setianingrum. (4-3) they lead since the break. Now 5-3.
8-14.
Maybe starting to pick up a head of steam here. Kusuma did well. Oh, fantastic work from Puspitasari. Good deception.
15-8.
About biding her time, isn't it?
Yeah, she did really well to use her power to get that short lift at the end that she could just have all the options. Nice bit of deception. Sent her flying.
We haven't had a long rally for a while.
Thank you.
Played 17 minutes. There you go, 42 shots. Actually, about half as long as the longest one we've had. Still in a very comfortable position, Kusuma and Puspitasari. It's a number of shots, a number of errors we've seen, haven't we?
Yeah.
Raquel and Febi.
Yeah, just a few more errors. Trying to go for their shots a little bit more with like the tightness, the lines, those kind of things. Not pulling them off so much at the moment.
As a player, would you almost rather that at least you're going for it, but you're just a little out rather than being completely outplayed by your opponent? At least you know you can still get back into it. Right?
Yeah, I think they're doing the right thing at the moment. I think it's, yeah, finding that fine line of where you're trying to hit good shots but not make the error. But yeah, it is better than playing, you know, super safe and not being able to create any opportunities because of the quality or, yeah, the safeness of your shots.
Again, another one going for it there. Rose.
Service over. 17-9.
They're running out of time in this game. This hasn't really fallen for them so far. That's the first error we've seen in a while from the other end.
10-17.
They've been pretty solid, haven't they, so far?
Yeah, yeah. But the more solid that Febi and Raquel can be, then the others will need to feel like they have to do something a bit special or try and create things themselves if they can't get through or the errors aren't coming from their opponents. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it, from Rose?
11-17.
Redirected right into the open space.
Yeah, she tried a few of those earlier and didn't come off for her. Down to 6 points here. Is there a little bit of a fight back, perhaps? Great deception there from Kusuma. Was shaping up to absolutely hammer that.
11.
She's done well on the deceptions, Kusuma.
You can see now that Feby and Raquel are trying to use a bit more of the soft game, like I mentioned at the start. So they're bringing in the drop shots and the blocks from Rose at the net.
18.
So just varying up the pace as well.
Because they were going kind of great guns at the beginning, weren't they?
Yeah,
Smashing
just
and
a lot of
hitting
hard and fast.
Right.
And I would say that's what Fabriana and Alicia are better at, and what they like is just hard power that they can use against their opponents. Making them move is going to make them, a few more errors off them and a bit more of a struggle. Nice jump smash there.
So, Rose and Setianingrum, it's really their last opportunity in this game to put some pressure on Kusuma and Puspitasari.
Very quick. Very quick.
54 shots at one. Well, 5 points, the lead now. That is as close as it has been in a while. Is there perhaps an opportunity here? Oh, wow. Starting to crank up the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, the errors are coming from the other side now.
Four points now. Three in a row here for Rose and Setianingrum. They both kind of looked at each other there, Kusuma and Puspitasari. It seemed to have gone long, but a challenge has been issued. What do you think?
Well, when the shuttle landed, it looked very in.
Well, I thought as well.
But sometimes that happens. Sometimes it bounces back at a funny angle. And
I think it was it. Oh, it's tight, but it is out. Ooh.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Well, they're all smiles.
Remaining.
Yeah, you're right. It did bounce back, didn't it?
Silver, 19-14. Play.
well-placed smash onto the right hip.
Service over.
Power.
15-19.
That 4-point lead. Good reactions. Now, only 3 points in this.
60.
Not so long ago,
19.
it was 17-9.
What a turn of events.
Yeah, absolutely. They've won 7 of the last 9 points, Rose and Setianingrum. To really start putting the pressure on. Game 1. Well, this is amazing. This comeback.
17-19.
Kusuma and Puspitasari have led from the start and have led comfortably at times, with the lead as big as 8 points.
This is the kind of level of game that I expected from them from the start.
Yeah.
They came out, yeah, maybe a little bit sheepish.
Since the interval, they've been much better, haven't they?
Yeah, the interval that really fired them up and are playing more their style with their attacking counters and Rose coming into the net more.
Oh, got down well. Setianingrum, but Kusuma puts an end to that and sets up 3 game points.
20. Game point. 17.
Did well to get to it, Setianingrum, but always going to be tough. And since the interval, it was 11-3 in favor of Kusuma and Puspitasari. 14-9 they have led since then, Rose and Setianingrum. So it's been a massive improvement for them. But maybe just giving themselves a little too much work to do.
Yeah.
3 game points now. Snaffle there by Rose. Crowd getting behind them at the moment. They want to see a close game, and there's 2 points in this.
Service over. 18-20.
For a lot of that rally, they were attacking Kusuma, which I would have thought they might have tried to target Puspitasari a little bit more, given that Kusuma is the one that's 8 in the world currently with her previous partner.
Well, the pressure cranking up again on Kusuma and Puspitasari. Rose and Setianingrum just behind them now. That is in, and they eventually get there. Kusuma and Puspitasari
First game.
It was so comfortable for a long, long time. A great fight back from Rose and Setianingrum. Kusuma and Puspitasari win, 21-18.
Second game. Level. Play.
Right, well, that first game tightened up considerably towards the end there.
Service over.
And Puspitasari eventually seeing it through. But Grodny, I mean, credit to Rose and Setianingrum. I mean, they adapted. You were quite impressed with them post-interval.
Yeah.
You're saying at least they were going for things, right? And then they changed it up.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot more proactive this set, and errors that they were making when they were trying to do stuff, we haven't seen that as much in that second half there. So now it's about Kusuma and Puspitasari just really having to adapt to this new kind of fire from the other pair and bring some special things themselves to make sure that they can get on top of them. And for them, that really is their power. They're just a very powerful pair and stable with their defense. Strong and powerful is how I would describe like Kusuma and Puspitasari. So they need to use that to their advantage a lot in this game to try and make it straight sets.
Oh, did that cut the line? Looked out to me. Rose has asked for the challenge really early on. I'm always curious about these challenges right at the start of a game when less consequential, unless you're really sure of yourself.
I think most of the time players are pretty sure. That's why they do it. Sometimes it is a little ego thing, and
In your head, like, I know I got that in.
Yeah. Or even when it, if it's in a long rally or it's towards the tail end of a game, it could just be to get a rest.
Right, yeah.
Like you could know it was out.
Strategic
or something.
one.
Yeah, and you could just still challenge.
Yeah, yesterday, at a couple of matches in our semi-finals, there were early challenges. I think it was in a mixed doubles where immediately the ties put their hands up and realised they had no challenges left.
Oh. That's a risk you take when you challenge a little bit frivolously.
She packs a punch, doesn't she, Febby?
Yeah, very good intercept and follow-up there. Read that shot really well.
How was that back? A much closer start. into the net. Frustration for Rose. She apologises to her partner. That's good work, isn't it?
That was beautiful.
Might be a broken string in the process for Febby.
Really great wrap around. Straight into the wide tram line there.
Just cutting the strings. Maybe for those not so familiar with the sport, could you tell everyone why they cut the strings?
Yeah, if you leave the string broken, especially if it's off center, it can mean the pressure of the strings that's left isn't evenly pulling on the frame, so it can deform the frame and break the frame if you don't cut it straight away. But I've had broken strings just left in my car for a couple of days and I've never cut them, and then I've remembered them.
Has it warped the frame? No.
No, so usually if it's in the center, it's fine.
Yeah.
Depends what tension you string it at as well. Some of the guys might string super high, and then there's a higher risk there.
Right.
But if it's off to the corner, that's when it's a higher chance that it could pull on the frame.
Oh, placement there from Kusuma. What a shot.
Service over. 4-all.
Spots that brilliantly.
Service over. 5-4.
That's gone a bit long. What's going to happen on that end?
6-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, please no flash photography in the arena. Thank you.
And the usual warning you get in tournaments about no flash photography. Someone's doing that right now, I guess. Replacement. Foul from Kusuma, enough.
Silver, 5-6.
This is pretty much what we thought was going to happen in the first game, didn't we?
Yeah, long rallies.
Trading points as well.
Thank you. Place button courts. Ladies. 5, 6. Service silver, 7, 5.
Just out.
Service silver, 6, 7.
Oh, just pull that out of the bag.
7, all.
Beautiful placement.
It took Febby completely by surprise. That's now well there, but did she go a little long? And for the first time in this second game, Kusuma and Puspitasari take the lead. In stark contrast to what we saw in the previous game where they led from start to finish.
90. Central line. Thank you.
Very different feel, isn't it, the second game?
Yeah, yeah. The coming out with a lot more fire, much closer rallies.
Eight, 7, play.
I certainly enjoyed that one.
8, all.
Well read by Rose there. She really saw that net shot coming and just sprinted in. That's what her strength is, around the net.
Well, after a brief hiccup,
Nine.
Setianingrum back in front. Flipping the net cord there.
9-4.
Pretty good natured, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, I think they all seem to be enjoying the game, which is great to see.
Well, that looks interesting. Well, that might have been out. That has been challenged. Puspitasari. Yeah. Good shout.
Correction out. Thank you. Ten, 9. Play. Service silver, 10-4.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Silver, 11.
So at the break, Kusuma and Puspitasari lead once again. It was 11-3 in game one, their lead. Just the 1 point here, but they have got that game in their hand.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 10. Play.
Oh, what a drop. Puspitasari, what a shot.
Yeah, great get by Fevi. And then she really just put the nail in the coffin there with that last net roll.
Well, the Indonesians, they know how to entertain, don't they?
Yes, they're very dedicated to getting everything back, which we love to see. And smiling as they do it as well.
Well, this will be the joint best performance by Indonesia at an Australian Open. They're guaranteed two medalists, certainly here in the women's doubles and also in the men's doubles. Only twice before have Indonesia won two events at the Australian Open. 2009, they won the men's and women's singles, as well as in 1990. And there are still other finals that they're contesting today. It could be even better. Easy finish there for Rose.
Service over. 11, 12.
That's going to be out.
Service over. 13, 11.
You feel Kusuma and Puspitasari can see this through?
They've just seemed more composed the whole match. I think a bit more steady with their level.
Yeah.
Whereas Raquel and Febby have kind of been a little bit up and down. They've had really good moments, but then the lows, like they've had some easy errors a bit more often. So I think they've struggled to kind of keep their momentum.
Service over. 12, 14.
They just want to keep themselves in front here, their noses in front. Kusuma and Puspitasari.
Service over. 15, 12. Service over. 13, 15.
Well, they don't mind having a slender lead. And they extend that now to 3 points.
Service over.
Could be crucial in the final count.
13.
Just changing the angle there on that last kill across the body. Great way to finish it.
Thank you.
Oh, they've just gone out. Puspitasari taking no chances.
Whoa. That was a bit of a wild slice.
Wayward shot.
Service over. 14, 16.
Raquel and Febby's still in it. 2 points, definitely
Yeah.
doable.
Absolutely.
Out. 15-16.
And it's tightening up again. Done well there, Rose. Oh, took a big swipe at it, Febby, and missed.
Service over. 17-15.
Kusuma is the big sister, as it were, in the 4 players here. Won before, but there's one Super 500 before, and that's this very tournament. Oh, wonderful dive by Puspitasari.
Service over. 16-17.
Great setup there with that big cross-court drive.
But that's got to be so tantalizing, isn't it, Grania, when you're so close to first a really big win. You can almost see it.
Yeah.
One of the nerves will start playing into it as well.
Yeah, that's when it can be common to just tense up and want it so bad and really like overgo for your shots, if anything.
Yeah.
A lot of players' default is kind of just to only hit hard when they want to
Really?
win so bad, because they're like, oh, I want it so bad, I'm just going to hit like as hard as I can.
When you don't
Try
need
even
to
harder.
do that.
Yeah, when, you know, badminton's a very multifaceted game.
16.
Mix it up with like variations of shots, speeds, tactics, all that kind of thing.
I'm telling you, the crowd has really started streaming in. Good numbers in here. Clips the net. Ooh, you need to play that. We're going back to the kind of rallies we had in the first game. Oh, it's gone long. And that means the scores are level. 88 shots, that is our longest rally of this match.
Rose just kind of baiting them with this flat push, ready for them to go hard and counter, or as we saw there, an error.
Smith Palu getting them back on court. Well, if they stick to 25 seconds between points next year, and you have these long rallies, you're going to have to really be quite quick with the toweling down and all that.
From what I heard, it was 25 seconds from once they're in the serving position, which is quite long.
That's long then, isn't it?
Yeah. Because when you think about it, your opponent could just be slow to give you the shuttle back, but then you could be punished for not being ready in time. So it definitely.
Okay, to be fair, you mean, right.
Yeah, well, it's, yeah.
But it might, then you just eat the clock up, right? You can wait.
Yeah, so you can stand there and get ready to serve for 25 seconds.
Staying still.
Yeah. Which is what people tease that Victor Axelsen already does.
Yeah. All that will be refined for next year.
I also heard that how they were going to measure it was someone just standing next to the umpire, like actually timing it. Yeah.
Interesting.
That could just be the trial stages, you know, before they get the tech involved. But
Well, this is all square at 18 all. So it is Rose and Setianingrum who are just in front.
they're definitely the more fired up pair at the moment. They seem to have a good chemistry between them, very smiley and talkative and communicative and screaming together when they win their points as well.
Big moment here. Dive there by Kusuma. Oh, well, they were on the ground there. Kusuma and Puspitasari.
Well-deserved point.
So 2 game points for Rose and Setianingrum to draw level and take us to a rubber.
Badminton should get like a mop sponsor. You know, one of those. What's the ShamWow or something like? Get a sponsor for like an epic mop. I was trying to think of how they could make it more efficient with the mopping, because in the men's singles you just see every point the moppers are getting up and down.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you know, in tennis how they have the ball kids standing right next to the stands. It's like 2 little mop kids, or they don't even have to be kids, they just like sprint off straight away between points. Because BWF seems very, you know, concerned about the time it takes between rallies.
True. So 2 game points here. That's in from Kusuma. So they've saved 1 game point. But they've been leading from the interval, 11-10, and all of a sudden, just at the end here. Rafael and Febi just going in front. They have 1 game point left. they just looked at each other. It goes right between them. And they have level things here, Febi and Raquel. 21-19. We're going to go into a third game. So, good fight back there from Raquel and Febi. Drag them back into contention here. And we now move into the rubber game. But as Gron, you know, we're kind of talking off air, it was kind of destined to go to 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think once we saw that fight back in the first half of that the second half of the first game from Febi and Raquel, you could see that they had found their, you know, the groove a little bit, and that the second game, them being able to get that through, I think they definitely have the momentum with them now, and it'll be really up to Kusuma and Puspitasari to fight back and get on top of them, because you can even just see like their enthusiasm, the shots they're going for, really starting to show.
That one has fallen well short on the serve.
Correction out.
Good challenge.
Service over, 1-all.
So you feel is actually with Rose and Setianingrum now?
Yeah. I mean, they won that second game, so they're definitely gonna be pumped up having got that. But they are back to that side where they had that bad start.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I mean, it's been close scores, but I guess you'd say that far end has been slightly preferred, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they both have a go on it.
Just a few more errors out the back from both sides, I think, on this near side.
So the theory would be, Gronya, that Kusuma and Puspitasari want to get as big a lead as they can before the break.
Yeah.
Well, this is very similar to what we had in the first game.
It is. A bit more variation coming from Puspitasari there, not just the long defense. trying to find the gaps in the front mid-court as well. She did well to get her head out of Febriana's swing then.
That's good. Into that corner. Brilliant shot from Kusuma.
Again, really good placement with their defense.
It's an interesting one, isn't it, to have broken up Prativi and Kusuma as a top 10 pairing. And
yeah, you never know if they're looking to try and make a stronger pair. Like, they're already 80 love, right? That's pretty strong.
Right.
Or if they're trying to use the more experienced players to help bring up the younger ones, and that they might, you know, put Kusuma back with her old partner closer to the next Olympics.
Right.
I think it depends how these kind of combos go, but that's definitely something that they often do after the Olympics, is use the more experienced ones to help bring up the next batch of younger ones.
Oh, she's really coming to the fore, isn't she, in this last game here, Kusuma?
Yeah. They're taking a lot more initiative, less passive in their shots.
Well, it's been a very good one. This is almost identical. It was 11-3 at the break of the first game. We are still some way from that, but an excellent start, a 5-point lead for Kusuma and Puspitasari.
Right idea. She definitely had the opening there. Just a little bit.
3-7.
That's fallen short.
Silver.
Second time in this game that's happened.
3.
It's a frustrating point to give away. Couldn't quite kill it off.
Service silver. 4-8.
Four points in it now. Couple of very good points here
8.
for Rafael and Febi. Narrowing that gap to just 3 points now. Are we going to get the triple figures in shots here? Yeah, a bit annoyed with herself there, Rose.
Yeah, a bit ambitious to play the net straight back to her. Had to be really perfect net to not get killed. That's where the fatigue comes in for sure. She was like, either way, this rally ends here. Either a net roll or it's in the net.
Thank you. 9-5. Ariana to serve.
And they get to 11-5. Kusuma and Puspitasari build up a nice 6-point lead at the break. Nice again from Kusuma has been excellent in this third game.
Read this one really well and then just coming in with the power.
The Australian Open was the only Super 500 title she won. Kusuma, when she was with Prativi, they had got to the Thailand Open final last year as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Players back on court.
So I'm sure they'll always have a special memory for her.
10-5. Play.
Puspitasari had been here before in 2022 with Rose.
Service silver. 6-10.
Second round.
I think everyone had a mini heart attack waiting for that shuttle to drop.
Which way was it going to go? Didn't quite make it over for Kusuma.
Thank you. Seven, 10.
So at the interval then, Kusuma and Puspitasari have got a lead. Perhaps not quite the one they would have wanted or had earlier, but it is 11-7 in game 3.
11-7. Play.
Rose did well to get there.
Service over, 8-11. Service over, 12.
They revert to their 4-point lead.
Service over, 9.
Slightly quicker points for the moment.
Service over, 13-9.
Puspitasari with a touch on that.
Service over, 10-13.
Yeah, good placement to the right hip there again. One of the hardest places to defend from. Nice insert from Kusuma. She's really good at reading that around the head side of the net.
Yeah. So no, he does it with.
Racket swap, a little bit of singles.
Got back comfortably.
Yeah.
After all that,
Yeah.
with all the hard work.
11-14.
It was a very well-timed racket swap.
Yeah.
I think the opponents even had time to realise she was gone.
Unlucky on the return, but they're still 3 points ahead.
11-14. Service over, 15-11.
Looking promising here for Kusuma and Puspitasari. hammering that down.
Service over. 12-15. Very good. Thank you.
I think they're really starting to tire out.
If anything, I was going to say the rallies seem shorter and that they're
Okay.
going for it more. And that's what's kind of making the rallies shorter, is that they're putting more into it. Like those kind of shots, they're just really going for those kills.
Yeah.
13.
Oh, it's narrowing again.
15.
As we get to the business end here. This has been the closest it has been in a while.
Thank you. Second point.
Slender lead of 2. Pressure back on Kusuma and Puspitasari.
Whoa. Way too high.
Yeah.
14-15.
Good bait there by Rose.
Just the 1 point now. Well, they're the ones with the momentum at the moment. 4 points on the trot. Rose and Setianingrum.
15.
And we're at 15 all.
Judging from that rally, I also would say that they're trying to target Puspitasari a little bit more. They were definitely trying to attack her more, and they had the clear shot. They went back up to her, so that could be their tactic right now.
Seems to be working.
Play.
Throwing themselves at everything here, and they've kept the rally alive. Big slippery patches there. Right in front of Kusuma. Is that what they're aiming for now?
No, Puspitasari. But they could have switched it up.
Oh, they're going to win the point. Determination
Silver.
really shining through here for this partnership.
15.
First a dive from Kusuma, then Puspitasari. Slender 1 point lead for them. Sometimes you just need a little catalyst
Thank you.
to get you going.
Please, get ready.
There's a little sweat patch in front of a player, would it, I mean, you're within your rights to sort of aim at that and knowing that the player might feel
Yeah.
tentative.
I would say most of the time it doesn't actually impact too much, if you land on it. But I have had one where I dived and then they dropped right there and I went for a lunge and my foot just fully slid out from underneath me. And then I was just back on the floor again.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, you are conscious of it when it's on your side, trying to avoid it.
Were you okay at the end of that one?
Yeah, I was okay.
That's gone long. Two crucial points here for Kusuma and Puspitasari. We have gone past the 1.5 hour mark. It could be the longest match we've had at this tournament so far, I'm aware of. Oh, that's gone long.
18.
And it's slipping away, you feel, from Rose and Setianingrum.
Yeah, that's not when you want to have a simple unforced error on the return.
Service over.
Oh, they get a bit of karma back.
16, 18.
Well shouted. Again,
17.
narrowed
18.
significantly. Good placement. Oh, they've survived. Still going. Is it the turn of Rose and Setianingrum now? Well, that's another point where the pair that was on the ground and struggling, diving around, has gone on to win it. This one took a while from there for it to happen.
Yeah. 2 shots on the floor.
Thank you.
18 all, wow.
Players for comfort.
What do you reckon?
Are my bets on?
Yeah,
Ready?
Oh, it's hard to say. They've seesawed so much throughout this
it has,
game.
it really has.
Rachel, come. All. Play.
That was that 2-point lead that Rose and Setianingrum has had. Only the 3rd time the scores have tied in this game. Kusuma and Puspitasari have led throughout. Reaction there from Setianingrum. They're like, all right, we're almost there.
Yeah, that was a big celebration after that point. They're very excited. But then I think she straight away just told her partner, okay, we have to calm down.
Chill.
It's that roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, absolutely. Neither one of them on that side has won a 500, so it's huge. Oh,
Good leave, I think. Marcus.
Setianingrum challenge.
great challenge. I
All out.
thought it was in, but that was initially. Setianingrum on the haunches is fiery stuff. It is out.
Challenge.
Just to add to the drama.
One challenge remaining. So the silver 19-all.
Still lots of challenges in hand.
Thank you. Play.
99 minutes. Incredible. Certainly one of the longest matches I've certainly commentated on. Emphatic finish there from Rose to set up championship points.
This counter here, right into the corner.
So the
Rose is
silver
very good at setting up for
20,
herself.
match point 19.
Massive now for Rose and Setianingrum to finish it off.
Thank you. Down. Comfort. Play.
Oh, they're saying all kinds of things to each other there just to calm the nerves. And these two save that championship point. I need to defend a bit there. Does it make it over?
So the silver
Oh my God.
Oh, what drama.
20.
64 shots.
What a way to finish it with a net roll.
Yeah. Extra points, and I think that was on the cards as well, wasn't it? The way this was going. 2 clear points required.
Diana. Ladies, get ready. Get ready now. 20 all. Play.
Good work. Oh, that, touching the net.
Oh, no.
Did she? Yeah.
21,
I think the reaction tells it all from Setianingrum. She looks really disappointed with herself.
Yeah, her body fell into the net.
She knows it. That's going to hurt, right?
Yeah, I mean, she was committed to the shot. There's not much she could do.
It's the momentum.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Might seem a little harsh. And that's harsh. She's just got to pick herself up.
Yeah.
That's given Kusuma and Puspitasari their first championship point. Well, the most relieved person will be maybe Setianingrum after that net fault.
Yeah, they're back in it. Rose again just showing her quick movement forward and reading those plays. Punishing anything loose at the net with her speed.
Thank you. All.
21 all. Here we go. 2 clear points still required. Great work from Rose and
No way!
athleticism by Puspitasari.
Again, it was that quick movement forward, that counter from Rose that set that whole thing up.
22.
This one right there. They did well to get 2 or 3 back off the floor.
Second championship point.
I just saw all the cameramen switch to the other side now to try and get the celebration point.
They're going back and forth.
Yeah, they're going back and forth because they don't know which way it's going to go.
Well, I tell you what, the tough thing here, Grania, is to be on the losing end of a 100-minute match, right?
Yeah, it's got to hurt.
Gotta hurt so much.
Yeah.
Badminton matches do not go this long.
But winning these ones is also some of the greatest feeling when you've worked so hard.
Absolutely. I think there's going to be a lot of emotion on that court when we come to the conclusion of this eventually. Oh, good defense there. Oh, they've got it at last. A first ever Super 500 title, the biggest of their careers. For Rachel, Alessia Rose and Feby Setianingrum. Look at the emotion coming through. And their teammates coming across to the other side. We said there'd be a lot of emotion. And so there is. What a match.
What a match. Great camaraderie here that we're seeing ex-partners, you know, celebrating for each other. But of course, heartbreak for Kusuma and Puspitasari.
Oh, look at that. They've only been together 6 tournaments. They hadn't gone beyond the second round of any tournament they played in since the Hong Kong Open when they were paired together. And here they are winning the Australian Open. Setianingrum touching the net earlier, thinking she might have thrown it all away, but now it's all smiles.
21, 19, 23, 21.
Raquel Alessia Rose and Feby Setianingrum. The Indonesians beat their compatriots Febriana Dwipuji Kusuma and Melissa Trias Puspitasari 18-21, 21-19, 23-21 in 109 minutes of badminton. That is one of the longest matches you'll see on the HSBC BWF World Tour. There has to be a winner. You feel for the losers in this one. They put absolutely everything on the line. Febriana Dwipuji Kusuma at least has been here before. She won the title last year with Amalia Chahaya Pratiwi. Melissa Trias Puspitasari used to partner Raquel Rose. I'm sure she'll be happy for a partner, but of course she'll also be hurting inside. What scenes here at the end of this marathon match. Fantastic emotion. It's the biggest title of their careers, Bronya. It means so much.
Yeah, and they fought so hard to get there. I think their teamwork really showed throughout that whole match and their fighting spirit. I'm sure they have a bright future ahead of them as this new partnership.
Absolutely massive. Now they're going to dust themselves off and get ready for the awards ceremony.
Technical officials for the women's doubles, with their awards presented by Jeff Chen, Chairman of Victor Rackets. Your match umpire was Eris Matsapalu from Estonia,
roller coaster, didn't they?
And your service judge Simon Lin from
Raquel
New
Rose.
Zealand.
Got your teammates across from you who come over to celebrate. It's a lovely gesture from their friends. Indonesia, outside of Kusuma and Pratiwi winning last year. They won it once before in 2013. And there was also a Japanese
Ladies and
Indonesian
gentlemen,
combo back
please
in
welcome
2006.
the finalists of the
So they've had it
women's
2.5
doubles to the
times.
stage.
Indonesia here at the Australian Open in women's doubles. Now, this will be the third full Indonesian pair to win it.
I'd like to welcome Julie McDonald, Badminton Australia President, to present the runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, women's doubles runners-up.
You feel these pairs will go on to bigger, better things?
Yeah, dedefinitely. They've gotten through a lot of strong pairs to even get to this point. You know, Raquel and Verbi took out the second seeds, I think, second round. So that's a top 10 pair that they've just beaten. Definitely proven that they're going to be ones to watch on the tour.
Yeah, you pushed the eventual winners to 3 games.
Yes, I did lose to the winners in the first round, so at least I can say that. It doesn't look too bad now.
Women's doubles champions, Rachel Alyssa Rose and Febi Setianingrum from Indonesia.
Huge moment. Both of them had won Super 300s previously. This is huge for them.
David Wang from Victor Australia to present the gifts.
All your masters for Raquel Rose last year. In fact, Febi Setianingrum had been a runner-up at a 300 before. That was a Taipei Open. She won 2 Super 100s previously. So, massive for her, big jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Jeff Chen back to present the winner's trophy.
Massive smiles on their faces. It's the 3rd Indonesian pair, full pair, to win here.
Your 2025 Women's Doubles Champion.
Women's doubles.
Please thank the officials and technical presenters.
From what I can see, Kusuma and Puspitasari have been entered in
Please congratulate your runners-up.
Super 300 next week in India. I can't see the other pair, so maybe they're done for the year.
Well, they're going to have to...
And ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your
bit of a long flight, and they'll have to dust themselves off, and hopefully they can do better. But here are our winners then. Raquel Alicia Rose and Febi Setianingrum. We'll be hoping, by the way, her brother, Jafar Hidayatullah, will also be on the podium. It'll be a good day for the family. Another all-Indonesian final next, men's doubles. The 5th seeds, Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Shoaib Fikri play Raymond Indra and Nicholas Joaquin. This is finals day at the HSBC BWF Australian Badminton Open 2025. What a long marathon match we had there in the women's doubles. Now for men's doubles, also all Indonesian affair this one. Fajar Alfian Muhammad, Shohibul Fikri, the 5th seeds, will play Raymond Indra, Nicholas Joaquin. There were 3 of the 4 pairs in the semi-finals were from Indonesia.